here at the track. We got the big diesel here, obviously, rolling around here. Chance is getting ready. We have to jack up the trailer so that we can have a smoother roll off here. So got her off. So if we could ever actually hear anything over all the cars with no exhaust, that'd be awesome. However, even without it, that's okay. So right now, what we're working on, guys, is the budget drag build. 2018 budget drag build. This is gonna be our first actual trip to the drag strip with it, so we'll see what it'll actually do. Now, remember, this is a 1995 Ford Mustang with a 302 V8 in it. It's a 5-speed T5 manual transmission, and we haven't done anything to it except for buy it and paint it black. You guys saw last video how it looked. Let's see this time. Let's see this time how she actually runs on the track, shall we? So guys, the only mods that are done to the car are literally, we stripped it out. So it literally has no rear interior, no rear seats, and no passenger seat.
I need to vacuum it. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, you can get some extra weight savings there. But other than that, guys, all we have is the Race Star wheels, which, as we know, Race Star wheels don't cost that much. He's $1,000 into these getting them used. Go get in line. So you guys running, these are 94 series drag stars, which are called Superstars. So 94 Superstars from Race Star. They're no longer offered. However, we do have the 92 series and the 95 Recluses that are offered. These, he's running a 15 by 375 in the front with a VW, that's Volkswagen Bug tire. And in the rear, he's running a 15 by 10, and that is a 275 50 15 drag radial. That is a Nitto 555R. So you can see it obviously gives it a pretty good stance with it. So we'll see how he can hook today. Biggest thing with it, guys, since we only paid $1,300 for the car and we sold the wheels for $350, he's under $1,000. So he bought these wheels and tires used for $985. Yeah, they look new, they're used. So you guys can find a set like that for around $1,000, maybe a little more, just depending on what you can find. So pretty simple, pretty easy to do. Gave him his instructions, guys, do his burnout, so hopefully he'll do a good job and he won't just spin or destroy anything. Fingers crossed. Limited slip spun. We'll see how he goes. Blowing a lot of smoke. We ran a 14.99 at 9.3 at 90 miles an hour. So the mile an hour is faster than the diesel, but the ET is slower. So how did it feel?
Yeah, I had a little trouble getting it in the third. I think it would have gone a little faster.
So what's your ET? What we got?
14.993.
At 90? Yep. Let's see what all your other info is. Let's get in here. So let's see that. So we got a 2.18 60 foot. That's terrible. 9.5 in the 8th at 72. 14.993 at 90.87.
Not bad for a bump stock or a 5.0.
So it's slower than the diesel.
Only a little bit. 0.2. 2.
.29,
something like
almost 0.3, because you barely ran a 14. Okay, so how did your launch feel? I was on the far side. Did you bog?
A little, tiny bit.
A little? Okay.
Yeah.
The burnout looked okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do much more than that.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
It doesn't need it, and plus, near the end, only your other side spun.
Oh.
So the limited slip was slipping.
Okay.
So yeah, once she starts rolling out, get into the clutch. Otherwise, she'll catch hard. But yeah, so there you go, guys. So for the $1,300, basically whatever we got, we'll add it up, 2,000 in there with the wheels and tires. Run a 1499 stock, and he's got a lot of room for improvement. Don't you think so?
I do. Yeah. Driven this car twice.
Twice. There you go. So I think you can probably get it down. I don't know how far you're revving it out or anything, but we'll see how low we can get it tonight. And let's definitely, I think we can cut a better 60 foot. So I think we need to be able to cut under a 2.0 60 foot. You're on drag radials, so you should be able to do it. So
I bet I can.
What did you launch at? Or did you just roll?
It's kind of a roll launch, but I definitely could have launched harder.
Yeah, so you need to pick an RPM and preload and go into it. You're gonna try for 4? All right, let's do it. We haven't really shown you guys. She is literally stock with an MSD distributor cap and coil.
And a BBK.
And a BBK cold air intake. Other than that, she is boned to the stock. Like, we still got power steering.
It doesn't really work.
We still have, yeah, the power steering's busted. We still have an air conditioning unit down there and a smog pump.
Oh.
I think we still have AC.
Need to get rid of some.
Yeah, we got a smog pump down there. And it looks like they deleted the AC. So they deleted the AC, but they left the smog pump. So we got some things that we can pull off this to make her have more power.
Yep.
So pretty simply, guys, a 95 Mustang really only makes like what, 225 horsepower to the crank. So we'd be pretty happy if we were even making over 200 to the wheels. And it's not a very heavy necessarily car, but it's not super light neither. So we'll check it out and see if we can get faster. All right, guys, this is a Dodge Demon. So Dodge Demon ran a 10.2 before he ran a 10.0. So he got faster, he ran a 14.66 at 94. Not bad.
Well, she's faster than the diesel now. 14.669.
14.669.
A 60 foot was a 2.29 though.
Yeah, your 60 foot was gross. It was terrible.
Yep.
But I think your shifting was better. It looked a little smoother.
It's still a little rough in the second.
So was that a $4 grand?
Yep.
Did you drop it or slip it? Did it bog?
A little bit.
Yeah. So if it bogs, so let's try. Why don't you try dumping her at 5?
Okay.
On the next run, we'll do 5 and see what happens. Not really, anyway. Does it? Yeah, it's pretty loud. I mean, I'm up in the stands.
James Walton out of Arcadia, the 95 SN Mustang on the Nelson competition side of the racetrack.
The chance went too far.
Steve Lamana's Lakewood Ranch 16
Drove
Chevy
through it.
Camaro. 454 big block on about.
That's embarrassing. God, it looks so slow. It just looks so slow.
Lamana for the 1303-106.
that one was slow. 15-1. That was terrible. So what happened?
She didn't want to go in a second. Kind of popped itself out. So I don't know if you heard me. It went and then revved it.
I couldn't hear anything over the other car. What was your 65?
Same.
1.9.
No, it was 2.29. So pretty similar to my last one.
That's terribly slow.
My mile per hour was the same, roughly, right around 94. 15, and then I ran a 15.1.
So pretty slow, guys. Alright guys, so Chance is consistently slow.
Yep.
So it was a 14.7?
Yep. With a 2.26.
So
And 93.3 miles an hour.
for whatever reason, Chance can't get out of the hole faster than a 2.2.
My clutch smells pretty bad.
So his clutch is probably slipping a little bit. So we're probably going to load her up on the trailer, call it good for tonight.
Yeah, we got baseline.
You got baseline runs in. And we only got, how much in the car?
Less than $2,000.
There's less than $2,000 in the car.
Including paying for the $20 runs tonight.
Less than $2,000 in the car, and we're running 14s. Mid 14s pretty solidly, so I think we're happy with that. We'll see how much faster we can get.